Namaste people, welcome to Shweta's basket. My name is Shweta and this is my basket, which are very lovingly packed with goodies like short stories, poems, book, movie and restaurant reviews, all absolutely fresh and original. For the reviews, you can head over to my website, and as for stories and poems, well, stick around. It's here. It's finally here. This weekend, that is the 24th of April, marks the beginning of the first anniversary celebrations of Shweta's basket, and they will culminate on 16th of May. So this grand #first party will be held on the weekends. We have 4 weekends and we have 4 themes, so each weekend is going to be different and exciting. And remember people, each theme has 2 games. Game 1 is from Saturday morning to Sunday morning, and then Game 2 will be posted immediately after that from Sunday morning to Monday morning. So the games are open only for 24 hours. They're gonna come at you fast and furious, and if you blink, you will miss. So make sure you do not blink and that you are logged in each Saturday morning and Sunday morning with your favorite beverage in hand and dive right into the games. So we will have 7 games in all. Yes, 7 not 8, because 16th of May is going to be a game-free day. But that means there are going to be 7 winners and 7 opportunities to win really cool prizes. And who can participate? Well, everybody's invited. You don't have to be a writer, a poet, a podcaster. You just have to be you. You can be a teenager or a grandparent or anything in between. As a matter of fact, please spread the word. More the merrier, I say. And didn't someone beautiful and brainy say, sharing is caring? And all you have to do to be eligible to participate and win is make sure that you have subscribed to the website www.shwetasbasket.com. Okay, so that was all the exciting news about the upcoming celebrations at Shweta's Basket. Now let's talk about the event we sponsored in the month of March. Shweta's Basket was one of the sponsors for a writing contest, #One Story Contest, and we promised that the winning stories would feature on the podcast. So this contest was originally supposed to have 3 winners, like most contests do. But this one ended up with 4 winning stories. How? Well, because, would you believe it, there was a tie for the first place and there was a tie for the second place. How often does that happen? A tie for both the positions. But luckily for us, instead of 3, we now have 4 amazing stories to share. So during the past episodes, I have already shared 3 stories with you. This is the last story from that contest. Before I get into the story, let me tell you a little about the website that organized the contest. It was organized by On Sonal's Table, marking their first anniversary. Now, On Sonal's Table is a website like none other, because it literally represents all that there is on Sonal's Table. And who is Sonal? Well, she is a recruiter by profession, a writer by passion, and a chef by compulsion. And believe me people, that is happy compulsion. There are some of them out there who actually enjoy cooking. It de-stresses them. Sonal is one of them. And the love that she has for food comes across in her recipes. So on her table, you will find mouth-watering dishes, from chicken to pork, paneer to lotus stems, from cookies to cakes. And then you may also find a few stories playing hide and seek, and a few poems basking in the glory of all the praise that they have received from the readers. So go on to her table, that is www.onsonalstable.com, and check out the spread. Okay, so now that finally brings us to the story for this episode. As I mentioned, this is the last story of the contest. This is written by Sandeep Jumrani, and it is titled, very enticingly, Besan Laddu. Now, Sandeep is an engineer with a master's degree in business administration. He was adjudged Mr. Wordsmith by his college, and his trysts with penmanship continue. He inhabits the world of metaphysical and dystopian genre. But lately, his stories have had a flavor of the paranormal. Let's see which genre the story serves up. So this is Besan Laddu by Sandeep Jumrani. Mouth-watering title, isn't it? Let me ask you this question in the end again. It wasn't a usual Sunday morning. I had shifted to this new place a day before, and my night wasn't pleasant at all. I couldn't sleep and woke up with a heavy head. It was like a hangover minus the drinks. I went into the kitchen without any reason and found last night's Maggie packet. I have been eating Maggie all my life, and one thing I am sure of is that it is not harmful. I picked up the packet to see it, and now I correct myself. Maggie is not harmful if it is not expired. Yes, I ate the expired Maggie, but I didn't panic. I wasn't in any condition to do so. But now I am not feeling great. I need the obvious thing, tea. I didn't have milk, but then I had what was required. Willpower to go and grab some milk. I took my wallet and opened the main door to go out, only to find someone already standing there. Yes, I inquired. Sandeep Jumrani? He asked. Yes, I replied. Sir, this is for you. He handed over a steel box to me. Honestly, the first thought that came to my muddled mind was that the box would blast, and I just wasn't ready for anything like that. What is it? Who has sent this? I asked. Sir, I don't know. I was just asked to deliver it to you, he said, and I was shocked. Nobody knew that I had shifted to this place, and even I didn't exactly remember the full address. I took the box in my hand, thanked the guy, and closed the door. Tea could wait. I opened the box to find the most deliciously smelling Besan Laddus and a note which read, surprised or shocked? Don't worry, the expired Maggie is not harmful. Chill. Welcome home. I know you love Besan Laddus. My kids also love Besan Laddus. Consider this as a gesture to welcome you here. No, I am not the society secretary. I hope you haven't started eating the laddus already. There are 4 laddus in the box. Don't eat all of them. One is for you. Rest will be taken care of. Also, check your cupboard. There is some aspirin over there. That isn't expired, by the way. Enjoy your stay here. Signed, Owner. Yes, I was not well. Yes, I ate the expired Maggie. And yes, I needed tea. And I was holding the most tempting laddus. But all I could feel was shitting my pants. I placed the box on the table and called the broker instantly. Hey buddy, I want to ask only one question and you will give me an honest answer. Who is the owner of this house? I demanded. What happened? He asked, perplexed. Wrong answer. Who is the owner of this house? Tell me now. I warned him. Buddy, I was about to tell you that this property is kind of abandoned. The owner was Mrs. Malhotra. She died in an accident a few years ago. That's the reason the rent is so cheap for such a big house. But what happened? Tell me please. What? Why did you mention this earlier? What about her family? I asked. Oh, you want to know about the family too? I guess it's time that I suggest some other good houses as an option then. The rent will be more than this one, he said. What? I am asking about the family, I yelled. Buddy, when she left the house for the last time, she locked both of her kids in the house for safety reasons. Yet when the police checked the house, the kids weren't there. It's still a mystery where they disappeared. People suspect kidnapping, but I don't know. Hello? I want to vacate the house right now. Come over ASAP. I disconnected the phone and looked at that laddu box again. There was no doubt her kids loved Besan Laddus, because now there was only one laddu left. It was still tempting, and I didn't want to upset Mrs. Malhotra. So, that was the last time that I had a Besan Laddu. It doesn't sound mouth-watering to me anymore. What about you? Poor Sandeep. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me though. But had those been gulab jamun, then I get the horror. To not find them mouth-watering ever again in my life is very scary. But actually, come to think of it, I don't know what is more scary. To have the laddu, or in my case, gulab jamun, eaten by the invisible kids, or not to find them mouth-watering anymore. For me, the latter would be a bigger horror. So write to me and tell me, if it's not Besan Laddu or gulab jamun for you, then which sweet dish would it be for you? And also tell me, what is more scary, them being eaten or you not finding it mouth-watering anymore? My email ID is shweta@shwetasbasket.com, and you will find that in the episode description as well. Please visit my website www.shwetasbasket.com for more short stories, poems and reviews. And apart from emailing me, you can get in touch with me on Facebook and Instagram. My handle is Shweta's Basket. And I hope you caught my previous episodes, and not to miss in the future, do subscribe to my website or follow my podcast. And guys, have you thought about having a website of your own? Well, this is the best time to do that. If you have, then listen on. Because having a good-looking and professional website is just a click away. In the meantime, this is your host, Shweta Singh, signing off. Till we meet again on the air. Bye for now. Do you want to have a website of your own? Are you a writer, photographer, actor, makeup artist, hairstylist, or even a tutor, singer, painter, journalist, consultant? Or do you have your own cafe, restaurant, resort, holiday home, shop, small business, hospital, or even a blog, WordPress or Blogspot account that you want to migrate to a good-looking website? Well, look no further. The geeks will help you, and you will find them in the Geeks Room at Artoons Inn. Just click on the link in the episode description. Yes, it's that simple to have a website. My website is hosted and managed by them. And want to know what I love about them? They are professional, customer pleasers, straight talkers, and very competently priced. So what are you waiting for? Your website is just a click away.